we are on the way to meet up with Ahmed from Fast Vans, and he is bringing along his 430D M Sport. Now, we thought that would be a good comparison video to do between this 335T and the 4 Series. So yeah, here we are, and well, given the weather, hopefully we can get some good action for that. So yeah guys, I will see you when we get there. Cheers.
GoPro start recording.
Technology.
Right.
But here we are, Mr. Ahmed from Fast Vans.
Shit, I just put it in manual. Right, so here we are. We're in the 335 diesel first. One thing to instantly note is the steering's a lot heavier.
Yeah, I was just going to ask about that. I mean, compared to your 430, how is it?
A lot heavier. Basically, in the 4 Series, you have different driving modes, as I mentioned in my previous video, and when you are in comfort and when you're in Eco Pro, it's actually really light. And in the old shape, because I used to have the convertible old shape 3 Series as well, and in the coupes as well, because you don't have that option, the steering feels like it's in sport mode all the time, which is good in a way, but then around town it can get a little bit heavy.
Now, given that this has got a smaller turbo as well as a big turbo, how's the instant low rev power?
To be honest, I don't know what the hell that means.
So basically, when you put your foot down there like that, without flooring it too much,
yeah,
is it getting off a lot quicker than you're used to when you're 430?
I've just put it in sport now with the gear thing in sport, and let's just get on there. Right, just a little bit, and we shall see. I don't know, there's not a noticeable difference between them, to be honest. See, the way this feels to drive now is like when the 4 Series is in full whack mode, when the sport, you know, when you've got the dampers in sport mode, when you've got the gearbox in sport mode as well. Do you know what? One thing to definitely say, it sounds nicer. Yes, maybe
yeah, it does. The sound isn't too bad. Speak on
it sounds.
Doing 50,
yeah, definitely doing 50. It sounds a lot more like a petrol, surprisingly.
That's what I was going to remember to say to you. The driving characteristics more with petrol than this, as in when you floor it, rather than going straight to the top end power bands, it will keep the revs lower, and give you more of a larger power band on that. As in, that's what the smaller turbo is, and now that's what the big turbo kicks in.
Do you know what? That makes sense. Okay. I understand what he was asking now. I fully understand what he's asking.
So basically, what they've done with this, they've got twin turbos where you got a small turbo.
Yeah.
To keep your lower power, you know, between 1,500 to 3,000 RPM.
Yeah.
Then your big turbo kicks in at 3,000 RPM and just flies you from there.
No, I understand what you mean, because it's a lot more like the petrol cars that I've reviewed before, whereby you sort of
linear power.
Yeah. So I think when it was sort of past 3,000 revs, it was really sort of like you could really feel it, and you could hear the engine, and you could feel the power all the way through the gear range, rev range, whatever it is. But yeah, it's really already you can tell it's a proper sports car. Does it feel sportier than the 4 Series? I don't know about that. It certainly feels more engaging than the 4 Series, I have to say that.
But then again, is that with your 4 Series in sports mode?
Yeah, with the 4 Series in sport mode, this is more engaging, I'll be honest with you, to drive, which is surprising.
I mean, it does grip, and the brakes are pretty damp on it as well.
Have you got the performance braking system?
I think it has. I mean, when you go hard on the brakes, you can hear that little whine from the brakes, if you know, you're not the squeaking like that performance whine, if that makes sense to anyone. But I mean, you know, given that you've got the 430, can you tell that there's from the same family of cars almost?
Bollocks. Basically, what I've done there is I have used the paddle shift like is on the 4 Series, whereby on the left is to drop a gear and on the right is to go up a gear.
Right.
Where here you have the system where you can push it to go up. No, you can pull it towards you, sorry, to go up a gear, and you push it down
To drop down.
to drop down a gear, yeah. And I've sort of messed that up, so let's just drop down a few gears. Right, so the paddle shift, maybe just because I'm not used to it, but I do prefer the one in the 4 Series.
See, that's the thing. I prefer mine only because you can downshift and upshift with one hand.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So you can just have one stand on the steering wheel and just up and down from the same hand. You don't have to
Yeah,
lean
but
over to.
I'm not the kind of person who will sort of use my paddle shift when I'm around town. So
See,
if I'm going to be using my paddle shift, I'm going to be driving on some country roads, and I'm definitely going to have both hands
See,
on the steering wheel.
that's the thing. I use mine surprisingly mostly in town. I mean, when you're just sat there and you've got a
Yeah.
tight little gap to get, rather than flooring it, having a 2-second delay and then, you know, dropping down 2 gears unmistakably flying forward.
Yeah.
Just quickly click it down once and you can just shoot out quickly controllably as well.
I definitely understand what you mean by you sort of definitely you feel the power in sort of the higher gear ranges.
We're also talking about the linear power delivery that you get from this.
I don't know, how does it feel? It just feels, to be honest, it just feels heavier to drive than the 4 Series.
So you just call my car fat.
Yeah, going car fat. No, it feels heavier, but the thing is, it's not heavier in a good way, and it's not heavier in a bad way, because it's a bit of both. It feels...
Planted.
No, it feels really sporty, but it feels really sporty all the time. So when you want to drive the 4 Series in a sporty manner, I think this car would be better. But when you're driving normally, I think the 4 Series would be better.
But
It's a bit...
9% of the time you are going to drive normally rather than
Yeah,
in a
so I don't know, but
mode, yeah.
in terms of it being similar to a 4 Series, I think, as you said, like obviously it's got a big turbo and a small turbo, and the way the power sort of comes from both of those, you can really tell like it's different to drive. Basically, you feel the power in the higher gear, in the higher rev ranges. So it's very different. I don't think it is the same. In conclusion, we can end the video now. It's not the same. Go home, go home, everyone.
I'm still driving your car, mate.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's alright. Why I'm exclusive subscribers, you still in for a treat.
Oh, no way.
What?
Do you know what? It sounds a lot nicer. I have to be honest, it sounds a lot nicer.
That's the thing, I was surprised because you don't get that diesel typical noise from it, do you? From the inside.
Yeah, it's because the car's sort of going for it after 3,000 revs,
Yeah.
that's why. Whereas the diesel, you get the power delivery at the...
And after 3,500
before 3,500 revs, yeah. You know, you get it before 3,500
Sorry, yeah,
revs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're out of juice by then, yeah.
I don't know, let's see what you think of the 4 Series, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's park up, switch cameras, and let's see what you think of the 4 Series.
Definitely looks nicer.